All right, so this is just the notes, the steps. We're gonna get to mixed numbers a little bit later, but it's just telling you the steps. It's for dividing fractions, always the same, regardless if it's a fraction, a mixed number, and a whole number. Because ultimately you're gonna convert everything into a fraction. You're gonna convert mixed numbers and whole numbers into improper fractions. So step one, you convert everything into an improper fraction. Okay. Step two, find the reciprocal of the divisor, so the number that you're breaking up or how many, so you're breaking out the divisor. 2 and 3/21 is my dividend divided by 4 and 2/7, which is my divisor. So what that's saying is I'm breaking up 2 and 3/21 into 4 and 2/7 equals parts. It's the same thing as if it was this, 8 divided by 2. All right, I'm breaking up 8 into 2 equal parts. All right, so step one, convert everything into a proper fraction. Step two, you find the reciprocal of the divisor. So 37ths. All right, so I flip them around. So 37ths becomes 7/30ths. And then I change the division symbol into a multiplication symbol. And then I multiply. And the last thing I do is simplify. All right, so that's just the general notes. We'll get to mixed numbers a little bit later. But right now we're just going to work on dividing fractions. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is find the reciprocal of the divisor. And remember, so 2/3 of my divisor. So 2/3 becomes 3/2. I just flip them around. Okay. Step two, I'm going to multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. So my dividend is 1/6. And multiply the dividend by the reciprocal. So I'm going to change that division symbol to multiplication. And then my reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. Now I can cross cancel. I'm actually not going to do that. It's a little bit, I can do this one in my head pretty easily. So 3/12, right? Now, the last thing that you want to do is cross cancel. Oop, I guess, okay, so if I did cross cancel, um, uh, so if I did cross cancel, the 3 and the 6 divide out, and the 2, so 3 divided by itself is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then I'm going to multiply, and then I get 1/4. Now, I didn't cross cancel up here, but what do you notice about 3/12 and 1/4? Well, 3/12 actually equals 1/4. Okay. So when you cross out, you're gonna have you're gonna have to do less steps at the end. And the last step is we're going to simplify it. So simplify. So, but it's your answer. If you cross cancel the right way, your answer is already simplified. So let's go over this real quick again. So I'm not gonna write anything. All right. Step one: find the reciprocal of the divisor. 2/3 is 3/2. Multiply the dividend by the reciprocal, so 1/6 times 3/2. Cross cancel the common factors, and then simplify. All right, go ahead and try this one on your own. Resume the video when you're ready. All right, so I have 3/4 divided by 9/10. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, find my reciprocal, and I'm just going to go ahead and write it out in the next part. So I found my reciprocal, so 3/4 that becomes of 9/10 becomes 10/9. Right, and then change the division to multiplication. Okay. Now the next step, cross cancel. 3 and 9 share 3 as a common factor. 10 and 4 share 2 as a common factor. And if I multiply, that would give me 1 times 5 over 2 times 3, which equals 5, 6. And that is actually already simplified. Okay, so that is my answer. All right, go ahead and try the two on your own.